Well, she's a fashion, beauty, and health expert, host of the Beauty Files with Juanita and XM Satellite Radio's Beauty Minute. Please join me in welcoming Juanita Dillard. Hey, Juanita, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thanks for coming on here. I'm sitting here looking at your bio, and I'm looking at some of the people you've worked with, so I've totally lost my concentration. I'm like, wow, Vice President Biden, Dr. Jill Biden, President Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Charlie Rose, the Dali Lama.
Yeah, the Dalai Lama was amazing.
What?
It's so funny that, you know, a person like that, you would think after all the other people you named, I don't know why. I was just so honored to meet him.
I bet. I would be honored. What did you do for the Dalai Lama? I mean, what does he need?
Well, he didn't need anything. It was basically, you know, I had to be there because he was doing a show, and they asked for makeup. The show asked for makeup, and he really didn't need that much. I mean, you know, of course, some powder, whatever. But I made a big deal and made it seem like, oh, I had to spend a little bit more time with the Dalai Lama.
Right.
Just talking to him, and he's just giving me spiritual advice. It was the most wonderful experience I've ever had.
I think that's like the luckiest day of your work career. I mean, where do you go after? I mean, gosh, the Dalai Lama, you know?
Yeah, it was a great day.
Oh, well, let's get to work here because I'm sure most of us, when we're applying our makeup, we're thinking, are we putting toxins on our face? I mean, I don't even think about that, you know? What are the 10 toxic ingredients that we have in beauty products, and what do we do to avoid them?
Well, first, you know, it's a lot of times we don't even realize or we don't even know that, you know, we have all these different toxins in our skin. And unless they say that it's non-toxic or all natural or green, which is the new word now, you can expect to find a lot of these ingredients in your cosmetics and your hair care products. And, you know, it's so funny because there are thousands of these ingredients that are in your skin. Some of the ones that I can talk to you about, and a lot of the words, they're so big that I don't even know how to pronounce that one, but I'll definitely will tell you what they mean.
Okay.
For instance, we have parabens, and parabens are basically, they have been used to as a preservative. It's a synthetic product, and it helps preserve or keep the products preserved. But parabens have been found to cause cancer. So in a lot of these ingredients that I'm reading off to you, they've had some type of a cancer-forming ingredient that that would cause cancer, that will disrupt the your nervous system. I mean, there's so many things that, you know, if you don't stop to look at the label and if it doesn't just say a couple of words that you know of, you don't even realize that they're toxic. We got, like I said, parabens. We have something called phthalates, and phthalates can cause liver and kidney problems. You got petroleum, and you think petroleum, really? But petroleum is another example, which, you know, if you think of mineral oils in your products, you got parabens, and they can also clog your pores. They can give you skin irritation. Another one, it's called, you heard of talc. Talc is proven to be something bad as well.
Really?
I can go on and on with the list. You have, trying to see how I pronounce it, alcohol, different types of alcohol that are in your skin. And a lot of times when people see alcohol in, what do they call it? And I'm getting a brain fart.
Oh, like in a toner or something?
Yeah, that's what your astringents and your toners. When you see alcohol in that, you want to stay away from that because mainly alcohol is drying. I mean, you know, alcohol is good to drink if it's good alcohol.
Yeah.
It's foul.
Yes, a martini is one thing.
A martini is one thing, but not on my face.
Oh, my gosh. Well, if you're just joining me, I'm visiting with Juanita Dillard. She is amazing. She's a fashion, beauty, and health expert to the stars and to some of the most amazing people in the world. And we're talking about toxic beauty ingredients. Okay, so now that we know some of the ingredients to avoid, how can you tell which products contain these ingredients? Because I got to be honest with you, Juanita. I mean, I am not a very good label reader, especially when I can't see it in the first place. Even if I have my readers on, I can't see it. They're so tiny.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. And what's the problem is that they make it tiny and they make it long and they make it so you have to go into your dictionary and try to see how you pronounce it because they don't want you to know what this stuff is. So basically you have to go and search for products that on the label it says all natural ingredients, no artificial, or the word green. Now, even if you see something that says organic, believe it or not, girlfriend, organic does not always mean that everything in there is organic.
Oh, man.
To that as well. So you have to kind of, go to different companies or different cosmetic companies or hair companies that specifically say we do not have parabens, we do not have any extra ingredient, we do not add anything to it. Everything is all natural, and that is usually seen on the very front of the label. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to read a label. You can basically see that right in front of you when you pick up the product. For instance, Dr. Brana, love his stuff. All his stuff is all natural. He has a.
How do you spell that?
B as in boy, Ronner.
Okay.
And Bite Cosmetics, that's another line of cosmetics. They use a lot of fruit extracts and all natural essential oils. You have, I got a brain fart again. But I'm just thinking of the things that the cosmetic companies that I use.
Right.
I basically go online and I'll put all natural, no artificial, anything. And you come up with a list of really, really good products that, sometimes people say, well, if I go all natural and if some of the stuff is not in what used to be in, it's not going to look the same. I'm not going to look the same. Something's going to be taken away. Oh, there goes a wrinkle. But that's not true. You can basically, go through products. You can even actually make your own stuff sometimes. You can get, like, for instance, your hair. Many of the hair products, again, contains the parabens that are potential hormone disruptors. You can make your own by doing baking soda and mayonnaise.
Really?
Yeah.
But doesn't your hair smell like mayonnaise afterwards?
No, I mean, you rinse it out. You rinse your hair out.
I'm thinking now I want some turkey on sourdough, because I start smelling mayonnaise and that's what I think.
A turkey sandwich.
If you're just joining me, we're having fun talking with Juanita Dillard. She is fashion, beauty, and health expert, and we're talking all the toxic ingredients that are in products and how to find them, how to be able to even see them and read them. But here's the truth. I mean, 90% of the women out there are going to walk into that Sephora or a Mac store or into a department store when you get like hounded by everybody like you're in a used car lot, And is there anything in those stores that we could gravitate to?
Honestly, I will be really honest. When you go to Sephora or any type of store like that, it's so overwhelming that the last thing you're going to try to look for is to put on your glasses and try to see which products do not have
exactly
in it. So what I would suggest is that, do your homework before you go into these stores. And Sephora or CVS or whatever, they have sections where they have products that have all natural ingredients. I mean, even CVS or Walgreens, they have new aisles now, and Target, where they have all this green stuff, and they'll show you it's all natural ingredients. You gravitate to that, or you ask the sales associate, what products in here are all natural, or what products in here can you steer me that doesn't have a whole lot of stuff in it? I mean, 80-20, 20% crap, 80% good. Yeah, right. You'll be safe with that.
So next time you're waiting for that prescription at CVS and Walgreens and it takes forever because everybody's sick, go to the aisle where the makeup is and you can spend some time doing some research, right?
Exactly. Before you get that flu, take a look over down at aisle 14 and see what's going on over there.
There you go. You crack me up. Well,
if you really, you just kind of do your homework and you kind of ask a makeup artist or ask a skincare specialist and say, what products can I use or put on my face or put on my skin that will not, break me out or make me look crazy, and I can still feel good about what's going on to my skin, because of course what you put on your skin is going to go inside your skin as well. It's going to be absorbed inside your skin.
Exactly. People don't understand this. I mean, now they have all these patches that you put on for medication. So if it can be absorbed through the skin, then everything you put on your face and your hair and your body is absorbed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, well, let's get to the stuff people really want to know. We want to know what Hillary Clinton's like in person.
I will have to say she is the smartest woman I know.
I hope she runs for president.
I have to throw Dr. Rice in there because I used to be her makeup artist for about a couple of years when she was with Bush, and
Yeah.
the smartest women I know. I just had spending time just asking them questions, and I think I'm guessing, but I think they were comfortable around me because I wasn't the type of person that was saying, "Oh, I admire your work. I like what you do." I'm the one that says, "Hey, Dr. Rice, do you cook in your house? Because I don't smell anything in here."
I bet she's not a cook, is she?
She cooks. She says she cooks, but I'm like, I don't.
What does she boil? Water?
Smells in this house.
Yeah.
You come in my house, you smell everything.
Ah, I love it.
Everything. You smell McDonald's in my house.
You smell McDonald's? No, wait a second. You're putting all this good stuff on your face, but you're going to eat McDonald's?
I have a guy, so I'm not eating McDonald's, but you'll smell it in my house.
You crack me up. All right, so back to our whole purpose here. And that's to talk beauty, but I had to sidetrack there because that's what we do here on the Moll Anderson Show.
Right.
Now,
and my favorite guy, I'll throw is the vice president. Love him.
Really?
He is the funniest guy I know.
That's so funny.
He is so real. He made me feel so comfortable every time I would make him up. I love the vice president.
That's great. Now, I notice everybody there seems to be Democratic. So have you not worked on any Republicans?
Well, no, I used to Bush administration.
Okay, that's right.
Oh, he's a riot. Well, no, Secretary Rice.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. You said it. I was just looking at the list here. I'm going Biden, Obama, Clinton, Bill Clinton.
Add my Republican friends on there.
That's right. There aren't any on there. I'm like, where are they? Well, I'm one, so you can add me to your list, definitely.
I will definitely. You're my BFF.
If you're just joining me, we're talking with Juanita Dillard, and we're talking about her career, which is amazing. She's been, featured in Vogue, Rolling Stone, GQ, Time, Vanity Fair, Harper's Bazaar, Essence Magazine. I mean, Sports Illustrated. You've got quite a list here, and also you've been seen on HBO, CBS, ABC, and 3 films, it says. What films?
Well, I've worked on, I love independent films, and I worked on a couple of films. You may not even heard of it because I don't even think they made it on the silver screen, on the big screen. But there was a film that I worked on that had 4 parts, and it was about first one was about a Jewish boy who decides that he's going through his bar mitzvah, but he didn't really want to go through it. It was actually a really good movie. And the janitor that was at the synagogue, he befriended him. The janitor was black. He wanted to go through. He wanted to become Jewish. So they basically trade places. It was the funniest thing I've ever did. And then we had another one about an art guy who Van Gogh. He basically started painting through Van Gogh's ghost because he messed up a painting at the museum.
I love that.
Yeah.
I wish Van Gogh would paint through me.
Yeah.
I could save a lot of money on art.
Yeah, where's Picasso? Picasso.
I know. Oh my goodness, you're a hoot.
Some stuff.
Oh my gosh. All right, so let's get back to beauty. If you were to splurge on any beauty product or service, what would it be and why? If you could only do one thing, what would Juanita Dillard do?
I would have to say I would splurge on skincare.
Okay.
Because outer beauty, even though you could wear a hat over your head.
That's true. And Lord knows I do.
You can go out with a hat if you got a bad hair day, but people are going to see your face, and if you're looking crazy, I would definitely spend most of my money, all of my money, I have no more money left, on skincare at a good, not a spa, just a good place that does good facials.
I love it. Well, that's so true because I always tell people when you see me coming with a great hat on, it's because I've, need my hair done.
Exactly. So my thing is, you can cover up your hair. I mean, if you see a photo of me and the Dali Lama where we were talking about, I had a bad hair day, and I wore a hat with him. I was so mad at that picture. But it was a bad hair day, but my face was fabulous.
Well, the Dalai Lama probably knew you were having a bad hair day.
He knew I had a bad hair day. That stupid hat. But I had a great face. So
that's all that matters.
All that matters.
That's when the hat works.
See.
Well, Juanita, you are just too much fun. You are too much fun.
I love you.
I want to listen to your show. So those of you out there who want to listen to Juanita some more, because she's great. She's the host of Beauty Files with Juanita and XM Satellite Radio's Beauty Minutes. They can hear you anytime, correct?
They can hear me anytime on BBS Radio.
I love it. Well, Juanita, come back. You are too much fun. I
will definitely come back. It is my pleasure, sweetie.
All right. You have a good one, and I'll start pulling my glasses out and reading labels, I promise.
Okay.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.